Mom, I want to know what's going on. Oh, gosh. Hey, I'm Miss Magic. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to, I just accidentally might have killed a twin. That might have been the twin that I didn't think that she was, but then she was actually that twin. And I don't know. I'm so confused. Mom, what's going on? Why is your hand cut off? Tell me what's going on.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough.
Can I just let her
won't go
finish?
a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell
I've
me
been filling
what's
in for
happening.
you.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If
Yeah.
only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational.
Yeah.
I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you
Don't
is
tell me you have a
entirely
twin.
True. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us,
I beg your pardon?
and that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother,
Are you talking
listen
about
to
mental
yourself.
illness?
I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess. Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No. Even if Home does look the part.
He
But
fucking
I don't
does.
know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal.
I'm so
The one
confused.
who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seemed to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
I'm so confused. Oh, I don't know what's going on. You just... Demons? Your hand?
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up.
What was the second
At
part?
one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
I went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole
What?
night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years.
Guys, I
and
don't know.
I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Is anything here even
I must
real?
admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents. Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
Mom, I'm getting bad
You taught
vibes.
me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire
Guys, I
that
don't know
became
what's-
unlocked.
Guys, I don't know what's
Composed
going
of
on.
7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
Is he my dad?
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
He's my dad.
He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you accepted?
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him.
And then
3
you found
years
him.
later in Berlin, I just missed him. In
I'm so
London, I
confused.
lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Mom,
The
why?
mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here.
Mom!
Once we found the Alazif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. but he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute. One last thing.
Yeah, she's... What happened with the...
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Mother, did you kill her?
Of course not. Don't be stupid. I had no interest in getting rid of her.
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis.
I'm so confused,
That's all you
guys.
need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it.
I don't trust her.
In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing, and then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
I'm not getting good vibes.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries.
Okay.
We can sort that out later.
Okay.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis.
I'm so
They are playing with our
confused.
destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
I'm so fucking confused.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
I don't even understand. Like, I have a hard time believing this. Like,
There. That's why we are here.
Bethlehem, Bethesda, Nazareth, Jerusalem. What's that? I managed to go through Napoleon Bonaparte's room without leaving a trace. I protected one of the Hillsborough twins. And it's not gonna tell me who! I could have been witness of Napoleon Bonaparte's resolution. I could have spoken with Piaggi about his motivations. I could have gone through Jacques Perou's room. Guys, I I can't even, like, tell you how confused I am with this. This makes... Like, what the hell? I don't understand. Okay, fuck. I don't have as many. I want to level these up. But I also want to be a very well-rounded character. I feel like politics... I don't think politics are going to have, like... I think linguistics might help. Or science. This has a potential to help. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck, guys. I can't even just... This
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to
is
force
beyond
that one, are we?
confusing.
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed
Bible
in
of
the
Judas,
secret room
okay.
behind the chimney.
Why do they
Okay.
call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible.
Okay.
Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Oh gosh.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Some
Some
nails.
nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
Okay, yeah.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Oh yeah, I did see
Perfect.
those.
It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very
3.
well.
Okay.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter,
646.
and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Okay, sorry guys. I gotta write that down because I'm just gonna be 6466. Wait, does that mean that I was right about that other thing?
This is the
Gutenberg
book in which you left your correspondence with Duchess Hillsborough, isn't it?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
Okay.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Did you lose your hand because of that thing up there? Dates.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Okay.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, They can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How
Am
do you
I a
explain
demon?
their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together.
Mom,
without the least
I think I might be a
protection,
demon
without
because
a
I can also
single
slip into
aid to assist
people's...
them to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies.
Am I a demon?
Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, I need logic, and I don't need etiquette. I need erudition and conviction. Holy fuck. Guys, this is it. Well, it's not it. There's still another chapter. But, like... what the actual fuck? This is so much bigger than I thought it was. I was like, oh yeah, politics.
Let's see if I can work it out myself. It looks like a kind of control panel.
It looks like certain mechanisms I've seen before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had to put the claim of the third cross in it.
Yeah.
There's a cross-shaped slot there. I'd say you've got to place the claim of the third cross in it.
Okay. Go back.
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
Okay, Mom. Royal jelly. Fuck yeah. Carmelite water? No, that's golden elixir. Okay, there's something over here. Hey, there's the cross.
Famous cross of Claymont the Third.
Perfect. And one key found.
Okay, should I leave it here with Mom? Go back. Okay, can I just want to put the cross there.
You ought to go, Louis.
Okay,
if
okay.
someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
I just don't want to keep the cross with me. I'd rather leave it with you, Mom. I'd much rather just leave it with you. Devil's Thorn.
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
Okay. Collector coins, okay. Oh good, she got rid of the body. So happy about that. I wonder what she did with it. Ugh. Oop, oop, oop. Holy fuck. Was this ever the most confusing thing? Golden elixir. Is there anything else over here? Whoop. Okay. I really want to find those other pages so that, like, you know, I can finish those books. Because, like, those, I think their manuscripts are, like, so useful because it gives you, like, 3 skills at once. And it's like, oh, yes, please. That'd be awesome. Hope I didn't forget anything in this maze. What was in here?
Golden elixir.
Fuck yeah. Okay, what was in there again? Okay. Cool. Oh, is this the... More Devil's Thorn? Was that into the... Yeah, perfect. Okay, there is stuff in here that I wanted to grab. There was a box. Not picked up because I'm full on Devil's Thorn. Huh. Wow, I was not expecting this turn of events, guys.
Chest with a motif representing the alchemical
Like, I
symbol
was
of
not
water.
expecting it at all. I'm not sure if you guys were, but like, holy fuck. Things just got weird. Yay, royal jelly. Ooh. 2 royal jelly. Okay, so I came in through one entrance. Which way is this? I have like so much free reign now. Oh, that was go back. I'm gonna go back into there. I want to see what's on the other side of that door. But yeah, I actually think that's gonna be it for now, because holy crap, I still can't even wrap my mind around everything that just happened. It's holy fuck, is it ever confusing? There's demons now? Does that explain Louis's power, like his visions? Is he able to like, because what she was saying is that she can, that the demon slips into another body and observes the, like, she said they could manipulate the events that are happening, or like manipulate what they're saying, but like, is it just an observation essentially? I don't even know. I'm so confused. If you guys have any ideas, definitely feel free to put your theories in the comments below. I would actually love to hear them, because this is like so weird. This was not like a turn I was expecting it to take. And it's so weird because like, I don't think my politics matter as much now. Like, the politics mattered in the conference, but I think my knowledge of the occult and iridation and subterfuges are like, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, are kind of what's important now to kind of figure out what the frick is going on. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, definitely feel free to leave a like and subscribe, because there's going to be more of this, and it's going to get even more fucked up and exciting, and you guys should see it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!